Hello, YouTube, and I hope you're all doing very, very well, keeping fit, keeping healthy, and all eating healthily and keeping your mindset nice and correct. But today's little piece is about, well, let's just get straight into it, shall we? We live in a democracy run by fear. That's a fact, okay? We're all in fear of being arrested for posts. Then we find our political prisoners were put on wings that house mainly Muslim prisoners, and the majority suffered from attacks, etc. We come out to protest because a 14-year-old girl got SA'd down in Epping, and and the illegal immigrant that actually committed that crime gets half the sentence for what people coming out and protesting against that get. I mean, that is totally wrong within itself. Then we put up flags, as we just put up the flags, peaceful rebellion, in other words, and we're branded far right. Pink ladies are branded far right. The pink ladies consist of mums, grandmothers, grandfathers, well, the elder generations and people that really matter, and they've been branded far right. I mean, far right means normal now. I think anyone that's normal, you're branded far right. Every day there's essays, attacks, and certain protests by certain religions, and it's the norm. Every day there's something new. Every day there's someone not being deported because they won't receive the correct medical attention. But you know what? These people are here illegally, and they're moaning about not being able to access our National Health Service that majority of people pay into, And then we have cadets being warned as reports are being watched. So there's people watching our boy and girl soldiers. It's like a youth club, really, isn't it? Some of them progress into the regular army, some don't. But it's getting them out, learning them a bit of discipline, and they're being warned now not to wear their little berets or their uniforms and wear different coats going in and out. That is scary in itself. Then we have schools going into lockdowns. We have attacks in hospitals and in children's hospitals. We have attacks on the police. And what? We have a government that does nothing. Nothing. They still accommodate these dangerous individuals coming into the country. In my opinion, they're complicit, and I will stand by that, because any government that allows these sort of deviant people to come into the country unchecked, undocumented, are complicit. Then, as I say, we still have these men arriving daily. Then we have MPs wanting cash for airports in foreign lands. Okay, we have bankrupt councils finding the cash to take down our national flags, but they don't take down certain other flags. But they can find that, but they can't clean up their borough, their constituency. They can't do that. I mean, that's wrong. I mean, where's that money coming from, or where has it been, right? Then we have councillors that can't speak English and had to have interpreters, but call us far right. But they can, that's okay. Yes, and then we've got school religious education lessons, and they're taking the children into mosques. We have a mainstream media that despises us and just pushes a narrative. And then we have a Home Secretary that despises everything that's British and isn't Muslim faith. It's as simple as that. And then, so this is my opinion. I'm not inciting nothing. But we all have to unite on this one, guys. Whatever your race, sexuality, your religion, because we never had this trouble before all of this nuttiness started happening after the last 20 years. We never had this, and everyone got on very well, and there was no problems, and that's a cold fact, right? Ever since we've let these preachers that are coming in, and just spouting pure evil. Every day they're on doing sermons on TikTok or YouTube and all that, and they're spouting hate and attacks, threatening us. Nothing happens to them, right? So what we've got to do, guys, we've got to unite, right, to face this government and the evil that is upon us. Okay, it's here. It's in our shores. It's strategically placed everywhere, right? We cannot allow them to divide us anymore. Ignore the labels. Wear them with pride. As I say, that just means that you're normal. You care, okay? And for a fact, this government, for me, is aiding and abetting the takeover of our country, our culture, and our very beings. And we are a Christian land, religious or not. We have been brought up on Christian values. And this, in my opinion, cannot continue. It cannot continue. No one's coming to help us. Okay? There's everyone talking about voting, but are we going to get to that stage where we're going to be able to vote our way out? I honestly, in my opinion, don't think we are. Please, let me know what you think. Okay, please lay a comment and share, and subscribe if you so desire. But I'll leave you with that one, and all stay strong, all stay switched on, okay, and all be aware of your surroundings. And as for the schools also, as I've been calling out for months now, we need school patrols, and maybe it's up for the parents to do it, because it's not acceptable people going into the school grounds. Okay, who in their right mind would do that? They've got to be shut down. We need security there, right? And that is a fact. And we don't need foreign security guards. We need proper ex-military, proper security on the schools, because I'm telling you this now, this is their MO, right? All these mad jihadis that we are bringing in on a daily, is their MO is to attack the weak, to shock us into submission. And I, for one, will not be shocked. And I, for one, will not submit. Okay? And I hope you're off the same ilk. So please, let me know what you think. Thank you all, and God bless, and stay strong. Bye-bye.